Our title is Effects of Social Media on the Marketing Strategies of Selected Event Center in Batangas. And we are the group 1. My name is Kalme A. Malyari. Introduction. Social media is used by all ages and by all means. Based on the study of White's 2013, social media exploded as category of online discourse which enables people to create content. Event can be described as transient and every event is a unique blending of its duration. According to Getz 2018, events has beginning and end. They are always planned and detailed in advance. Background of the study. Everyone knows that planning event can be stressful. According to Sean and Parr 2019, they suggest that planning is vital to success event. Statement of the problem. The main objective of this study is to determine the effects of social media on the marketing strategies of selected event centers in Taal, Batangas. Especially, this study intends to address the following. What are the profile of respondents in terms of age, gender, and educational activity? What is the level of influence of social media on the marketing strategies of selected event centers in terms of the following social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn? Is there a significant difference between the respondents' assessments of the above-mentioned variable with the group according to profile variables? Based on the findings, what recommendation will be proposed to discover the effects of social media on the marketing strategies of selected event center in Taal, Batangas? Theoretical framework, social media in marketing strategies, overall social media in marketing strategies, Facebook marketing strategies, Instagram marketing strategies, Twitter marketing strategies, LinkedIn marketing strategies. Scope and limitation. The research studied entitled Effects of Social Media on the Marketing Strategies of Selected Event Center in Taal, Batangas. This is to measure the effects of social media on the marketing strategies in terms of Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn.
My name is Erica Umanda. Research Environment. This research was conducted at the Selected Event Center in Taal, Batangas. Municipality of Taal is a third-class municipality in the province of Batangas. Research Design. The main purpose of this study was to determine and interpret the effect of social media on the marketing strategies of Selected Event Center in Taal, Batangas. Respondent of the study. The subject of the study was composed of 58 clients as the respondent, preferably based on the client satisfaction of Selected Event Center in Taal, Batangas. Sampling design. The researchers used consecutive sampling as a method for selecting the respondent in the study. The selection was based on the effect of social media on the marketing strategies of Selected Event Center in Taal, Batangas. Data gathering instrument. The researchers prepared a self-devised questionnaire that was being validated by the panel of this study for the respondents. Data gathering procedure. The researchers made a request letter and conducted the study in the Selected Event Center in Taal, Batangas, which researchers provided a questionnaire checklist validated by the panel of this study, and then the questionnaire checklist was distributed for dry run.
I'm Angelica Malabanan. May I present the presentation, analysis, and interpretation of data. The main objective of the study was to determine the effects of social media on the marketing strategies of selected event centers in Taal, Batangas. Demographic profile of the respondent in terms of Table 4.1.1, distribution of respondent in terms of age. The research found out that most of the respondent age who were involved in the study had an age 21 to 30 years old. In our research survey, we found out that age 21 to 30 years old are the vast number of respondents who are involved and answered the survey pertaining to event center in Taal, Batangas. Table 4.1.2, distribution of respondent in terms of gender. This showed that the most number of respondents is the male and followed by the female. It is a way of looking at how social norms and power structures impact on the live and opportunities available. In the study taken among all the respondents who most answered the questionnaires are the males. Table 4.1.3, distribution of respondents in terms of education attainment. The research did with the survey recorded that tertiary level give the most number of responses rather than secondary level because they give a higher level of interpretation, knowledge, and hands-on skills over the average human being. What is the level of influence of social media in the marketing strategy of selected event center in terms of the following social media platforms? Table 4.2.4, assessment of respondent on effects of social media on marketing strategy. Assessment of respondent on effects of social media on the marketing strategy. Terms using Facebook. The table above indicators that Facebook shares can have to enhance business, especially the event center in Taal, Batangas. Facebook presence helps you attract attract potential customers and grow your business. Powerful advertisement option to Facebook groups. The social media platform has many facilities business reviews. It also depicts that although clients are very influential, Facebook shows that Event Center is the perfect place for any pictorial. Table 4.2.1 Assessment of the Respondent on Effects of Social Media on Marketing Strategy in terms of using Instagram. Table above indicates that research improves the business event centers to engage more followers. One of the best ways to find and attract a new following is by seeking out your closest Instagram accounts and engaging with their audience. It also depicts that respondents are very influential and that Instagram stories are informative and useful in sharing events and businesses. So if you're not regularly publishing Instagram stories for your business, you could be missing out on a huge opportunity. Table 4.2.6 Assessment of Respondent on Effects of Social Media on Marketing Strategies. The table above indicates that using hashtag to retweets are essential to help recognize the business event center in the Albatangas to make it trending. It also shows the respondents are all very influential and that Twitter accounts are useful to promote the business event center through tweets. Table 4.2.7 Assessment of Respondent on Effects of Social Media on Marketing Strategy in terms of using LinkedIn. The table above indicates that understanding the benefits in using application for spreading current events are essential and helpful. LinkedIn event is the ability for an event center to conventionally engage and nurture attendees before, during, and after the event. Also show the respondents are all very influential. Using LinkedIn for your business or event center will have an impact on business and audience. LinkedIn is a social media platform that can be used to build brand awareness and relationship with consumers. Significant differences between the respondent assessment on the above-mentioned variables when grouped according to profile variables. Table 4.3.8 Difference in respondent assessment in terms of age. Table 4.3.9 Difference in assessment in terms of gender. Table 4.3.10 Difference in a respondent assessment in terms of educational attainment.
Chapter 5 Summary findings, conclusions, and recommendations. Profile of the respondents in terms of age, gender, and educational attainment. Out of 50 respondents, 31 are ages from 21 to 30 years old, 24 are 16 to 20 years old, and the 3 are 31 years old and above. Most of the clients in selected event centers in Taal Batangas that answered the survey, majority of them are the ages of 21 to 30 years old, and predominantly male respondents who answered the questions. What are the effects of social media on marketing strategies in selected event centers in Taal Batangas in terms of the following social media platforms? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. With a composite of 4.48, the respondents agreed that Facebook is very influential. With a composite mean of 4.26, the respondents agreed that Instagram is very influential. With a composite mean of 4.10, the respondents agreed that Twitter is very influential. And last, with a composite mean of 4.10, the respondents agreed that LinkedIn is very influential. Conclusions: Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn are the variables were very influential on the respondents, while Facebook variables were extremely influential by the respondents. These variables were the frequencies of the level of influence of social media. Statement of the problem number 2. There is significant difference between the respondents' assessments and the above-mentioned variables when grouped according to profile variables. There were only significant differences seen with regards to the profile of the respondents under the variables of Twitter. Conclusions: the researchers conclude that all variables have no significant difference in terms of age, gender, and educational attainment of the respondents. But when it comes to the age of the respondents, there is a significant difference in terms of Twitter. Statement of the problem number 4. Based on the findings, what recommendations will be proposed to discover the effects of social media and the marketing strategies of selected event centers in Taal Batangas? The proposed recommendations by the researchers can be utilized by the event centers in understanding and dealing with the effects of social media to come up with the best fitted marketing strategies for their business. Recommendations: event centers may maximize the use of Facebook account by engaging their audience to share more of their posts. Event centers may also use Twitter as part of their marketing strategies by posting hashtags of their place so that it is easier to get updates about their event for the Twitter users. Using hashtag to retweets are essential to help the business event centers in Taal to make it trending. Event centers may consider using LinkedIn to create a wider network and build credibility in their business. Event centers should always promote their business through Twitter to increase the use of Twitter as a marketing tool. And last, event centers may use their social media as a help desk or quickly respond to their clients' queries.